The murder of Shanquella Robinson is a case that Mexican authorities are actively working on, particularly in relation to extradition to the United States. Ben and Sue-Ann are determined to push the boundaries in seeking answers, with Sue-Ann highlighting an example of the US successfully extraditing suspects quickly when they want to, but this has not yet happened in Robinson's case. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at Cabo 6 loses it after Shanquella's lawyer destroys them with new details. Yeah, you heard it right. While the recent Mexican kidnapping case differs substantially from Robinson's case, it demonstrates that US law enforcement can work efficiently with Mexican authorities to resolve criminal matters. Sadly, Robinson lost her life while vacationing near Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, with 6 other people. She succumbed to spinal injuries that proved to be fatal. The case drew national attention after a video emerged online showing a woman beating Robinson, who was unclothed at the time. Robinson's mother identified her daughter in the video, and the woman responsible was later identified as Dejanay Jackson, who was traveling with Robinson. Mexican authorities have issued an arrest warrant for Jackson, charging her with femicide. Despite being a crime similar to homicide, no one has been arrested for the death of Shanquella. Those who knew what happened to her continue to live their lives, even returning to work. Initially, her traveling companions claimed that she died from alcohol poisoning, a statement that conflicted with the evidence. It wasn't until a video surfaced online showing a woman beating an unclothed Shanquella during the trip that the truth began to emerge. Shanquella's mother was able to identify her daughter in the video, where many people could have helped her, but instead laughed and joked. Now Shanquella's family has sought the help of renowned civil rights attorney Ben Crump. Crump has represented the families of numerous high-profile victims, including Trayvon Martin, Ahmaud Arbery, and Breonna Taylor, and is committed to seeking justice for Shanquella. At a recent press conference, Crump joined forces with Shanquella's mother and sister to demand accountability for her tragic death. They believe that an arrest is long overdue and are determined to keep fighting until justice is served. If you have evidence on video, you arrest and charge based on that evidence. There's no need to speculate, co-counsel Sue-Ann Robinson added. Robinson also obtained a copy of the autopsy and reviewed a portion of the Mexican investigators' report on the death. During a fact-finding trip in Mexico, authorities confirmed that they have completed their investigation into Shanquella Robinson's death. Attorneys Ben Crump and Sue-Ann Robinson, who is representing Robinson's family, have recently released a copy of her autopsy and other records to the public. The autopsy report, conducted by medical examiner Dr. Rene Delberto Galdinoscura, reveals that Robinson's death was violent and caused by a broken neck. This is consistent with her death certificate, which specifically names severe spinal cord injury and atlas subluxation as the cause of death. The report also shows that Robinson had injuries prior to her death, including a 3-inch bruise on her forehead, bruises on either side of her pelvis, and internal hemorrhaging around her right eye. While some news outlets had previously relied on a death certificate issued by the Secretariat of Health, the autopsy report reveals new and crucial information that raises questions about Robinson's death. The report indicates that Robinson's injuries occurred more than 12 hours before her death, which is at odds with the police report stating that the doctor on the scene pronounced her dead at 5:57 p.m. on October 29, 2020. These discrepancies have fueled speculation about what really happened to Robinson. Police records and interviews with hotel staff indicate that Robinson was still alive when medical help arrived in the hours leading up to her death. A doctor from a local hospital attended to her for nearly 3 hours before she was pronounced dead, which raises questions about why her death certificate indicates that she died within 15 minutes of being injured. The absence of any mention of alcohol on the death certificate or in the medical examiner's report suggests that Robinson was not under the influence of alcohol or any other substance at the time of her death. Although the police report noted that Robinson appeared to be inebriated, it did not definitively state that she was drunk. Cabo police records show that Robinson received medical attention from doctors and paramedics before her passing. Shockingly, she experienced a seizure during this time, and her friends refused to have her taken to a medical facility, claiming that she had consumed too much alcohol and needed an IV. The doctor treating her noted that she was dehydrated and appeared inebriated, but made no mention of alcohol being the cause of her condition. Later that day, at 4:49 p.m., the doctor who was treating Robinson stopped detecting her pulse, and despite multiple attempts at resuscitation, the medical staff was unable to revive her. The autopsy report revealed that Robinson had burns on her torso from a defibrillator, and no evidence suggested that she was intoxicated or suffered from alcohol poisoning. During a press conference, attorney Ben Crump emphasized this fact and also pointed out that the Cabo Six, who had returned from Mexico to the United States, falsely informed Robinson's family that she had died from alcohol poisoning without mentioning the physical altercation that led to her death. However, this was not the only concerning behavior exhibited by Cabo Six. Crump revealed that they had joked and texted about the incident after murdering Shanquella in cold blood. These details were also included in a letter sent by Shanquella's family to the White House. According to the concierge at a Cabo Villas, the main suspect in Robinson's death, who was responsible for organizing the trip, seemed out of place during the initial party and indifferent to the celebratory atmosphere. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.